Hi, everyone out there, and welcome to our first live broadcast here at 20 Front Street. This is a dream that we've had for a long time, really from starting this venue back when it was a pile of rubble. We dreamed of being able to reach people outside the walls of 20 Front Street. And tonight, with these lovely people who I care so much about, we are going to do that tonight. So if you performed here, especially if you're an artist, you know that we've had a tradition from the beginning that we always pray for the artists before they go on in the green room. Tonight, since many of the artists are out there that we haven't seen, we don't know when we're going to see you again, we're going to do the prayer live. So, God, thank you so much for the privilege of being part of 20 Front Street and meeting so many wonderful musicians. We pray for everyone who's at home tonight, watching this, that they would have a supernatural peace that only you can give. Pray that we don't spend much time at all over anxiety or worry or arguments, but we spend most of our energy loving each other better. In Jesus' name.
Amen. Go, Alan.
Well, thank you, Alan, for that introduction. That was amazing and heartfelt. And I'd like to say welcome to everybody who's watching online. My name is Steve Taylor, and I've got a great group of songwriters, and we're all going to play some original music for you. The seats might be empty, but our hearts are full because we're here together and you guys are watching. So I want to introduce you to this group of songwriters over here, right to my left. We did a songwriter show together at the beginning of the year in Oxford at Homegrown Brewing, and I'd never met her before, and I was just so taken with her voice and her songs. So this is Michelle O'Neill, everybody.
Hi, thank you.
On the other side of Michelle, we did a show together right here at 20 Front Street, one of the anniversary shows, and that was the first time I met this man, and he's so talented and has such great songs, and he's such a great guy. This is Bill Arnold, everybody. Hi. And down there at the end, a woman that I've known for probably 25 years, back when I was in a band called Voodoo Hippies, and she was in a band called the Jill Jack Band. Ladies and gentlemen, Jill Jack. So I've been doing songwriter shows like this for about 5 years, and the first one I ever did, I went down to Nashville, Tennessee, and I was invited there by my good friend, Mr. J.T. Harding, who invited me to come play at the Bluebird Cafe. And believe it or not, that was the first songwriter round I ever did, was at the Bluebird Cafe. So, trial by fire. God. But I really enjoy doing these shows, and it's great that we get to do it tonight for everybody watching online. So I'm going to play the very first song I ever played here at 20 Front Street back when they were still building the place. And the floor was still dirt, and the walls were just cinder blocks. And just filmed a song playing with no microphone or anything. And they did a whole series here at 20 Front Street called Songs in the Dirt. And you can still find it right here on 20 Front Street's YouTube page, all the great artists who did songs that way. But I remember Alan was walking me around and saying, well, the cafe is going to be here, and the stage is going to be here. And I'm just looking at a building that looked like, cinder block and dirt floor, and it was very exciting. I came back 3 or 4 months later when it was all finished, and Alan and his partners did exactly what they said they were going to do. So this is a song I wrote about my 2 kids falling asleep in the backseat of the car when we were on our way up north, and they're watching at home right now. So I'd like to say hi to Jonah and to Finn. They are 14 and 11 right now, but they were much smaller back then. So this song is called Uncommon Places. Full moon, purple sky, amber waves go washing by. Out the window of the car, while my children are asleep, safe and sound in the backseat. And as I watch the fading twilight dancing on their faces, I'm finding that the best things in life come from these uncommon places. Past few years, I've been knee-deep in wind-up toys, getting used to all the noise around here. And I know that you have been carrying a heavy load. Thought you had to do it all on your own. Can't you see I'm not going anywhere? And I will always love you, I always will be there. In these uncommon places, these uncommon places. From the moment we're born to the moment we die, there's a million little moments. Don't let them pass you by. If the devil's in the details, then forget what you can see. 'Cause what makes us who we are the spaces in between. Just a look, but no words exchanged. But in that moment something changed. And as I'm running round and round in life's meaningless races, I try to stay in touch with the truth that can be found in these uncommon places. These uncommon places. Looking at those faces, these uncommon places. Full moon, purple sky, amber waves come rushing by.
Everybody clap out there.
Well, the people watching at home, just tap your keyboards. All right, Michelle O'Neill, everybody.
Hi. Thank you for having me. It's my first time here. Oh, that's right. Yes.
Oh,
I forgot.
what a good night to have you here.
Thank you. I feel the love. This first song I'm going to do is called Rebel Woman. And I wrote it about 6 or 7 years ago. Yeah, something like that. You know, life is crazy. This song is like perfect for this time.
Especially now.
Right, especially now. And it just to help remind us, stay in the moment. You know, when we want to rebel, let's stay in the moment. Anyways, here it goes. Stay, even when you want to run, you must stay. Stand still, hold the loaded gun. Stay in a moment, rebel woman, rebel woman. Life is full of twisted jokes. It just seemed dull up against the ropes. You must stay in a moment, you rebel woman, rebel woman. Within the pile again, full of pride, stuck with sin. You must stay in a moment, you rebel woman, rebel rebel woman. Rebel woman. Get back, remember where you come from. Get back, remember where you come from. Rebel woman, rebel woman. Get back, rebel woman. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
So glad I got out my pajamas for that.
Yeah, we're gonna we're all gonna be in pajamas for a while, aren't we?
Looks that way,
here,
yeah.
You know, so strange times. I've had the privilege of playing this room a few times, and it's a special place, and it's definitely different tonight. You know, I'm used to looking around and seeing every face in here, and they're intent on every note and every vocal nuance that you're providing, and you know. I'm looking at the times that we're going through right now, and there's so many folks that are at each other's throats because things are tough, and so many people are, you know, taking the words that people say and they're taking them the wrong way and wanting to fight over them. And really, we all got to just come together. And you know, this song I had written. That was one of the first songs that I actually had an idea for a name for a song and what I wanted to write about. And it took me a little while to actually articulate it. But it's about where people misunderstand what you're saying and how words can be soothing or they can be dangerous. This one's called Words. They're comfort to the old, and it can leave you like a dog out in the cold. Words are a lover's favorite tool, or the seeds that grow a man into a fool. So why do you think there's times I never say I think? Words are the ending of all friends, or the glue that bonds together their amends. Words are the concrete paths we make, or the bridges that we only know to break. So why should I believe the things I say won't make you leave? Things I never said to you, things I promised would come true. Seems like I never follow through. And I never had the words for you. on the rooftops in the rain. Words can be pecks on your cheek, or the red marks you receive when you misspeak. So why should I even try? The things I say only make you cry. Things I never said to you, things I promised would come true. Seems like I never follow through. And I never had no words for you. So why should I even try? The things I say only make you cry. Words.
Yeah.
Perfect for this day. Well, you know, I love being a musician. It's a crazy world that we live in as musicians. You know, you hear those jokes about how we drive 200 miles for $50 and, you know, things like that. But I think we got a new one to add to the list. We have now come out during a pandemic. You know, I can add that to my resume, and I'm pretty proud of that. I can hear my father saying, "You should have kept your day job." But I wrote this song many moons ago, and he had said that a friend of his called, had to pull over on the side of the road and was crying because I wrote this song and it touched her so much. I feel like we are blessed to have this opportunity to share music with you guys out there. I could have stayed home and fretted and watched the news, and instead I'm with these beautiful human beings here and all of the talented people that came to share this moment. Like I said, I wrote this song. It's called Live Like There's No Tomorrow, and I wrote it in part of it in Memphis, part of it in Nashville, part of it in Charlevoix, Michigan, and it all came together. You would think that I would have wrote about like the striving of my career or where I wanted to be, but really what it came down to, which blew my mind, was that it was about the simple things in life. And more than ever in the last couple weeks, I've realized how precious the simple things in life are. And so that's why I want to start with this song. Live like there's no tomorrow, everybody. I wanna die laughing, wanna love till it hurts, wanna smile with the joy of a 2-year-old that feels all the love in the world, wanna live without deadlines, wanna walk through a fire and not get burned. I wanna view the world like a painter, colors of life in a swirl. I wanna live like there's no tomorrow. Wanna race to the finish, wanna run to the mountain brand. I wanna dance to a drummer that's always been playing in my head. Wanna kiss like the old days, wanna stay in bed on a rainy say, Mama, I love you so. I wanna feel the arms of a good strong man who'd never let me go. I wanna cook a big breakfast, invite everyone I know. We'd sit and talk and laugh for a while and say, man, where the time goes. I wanna live, yeah. I wanna live like there's no tomorrow. I gotta live, yeah. I wanna live like there's no tomorrow, no, no, no tomorrow. We gotta live. We gotta live like there's no tomorrow. I love our audience here.
We're each other's audience.
That was beautiful, Jill.
Yes,
Thank you for
thanks,
playing that
Sonny.
song.
Thank you.
My band and I, we just put out a brand new album, and the album is called Earn Every Scar, and it's available on Spotify and Apple Music or wherever finer music is streamed these days. And I'm gonna play a song from the record. And did you guys know that today is the first day of spring?
Yes, I heard that.
I mean, not in Michigan, but globally. You know?
It was 50 something,
I was
right?
gonna say,
I guess so.
it was-
Yeah.
So anybody that knows me, or even people that don't know me, I'm not a fan of winter in any way, shape, or form. And I tend to do this thing every winter where I stop shaving the first time that it snows, and then
Me too.
Yeah, clearly.
Me too.
I have such a beard envy when it comes to Bill over here. I'm so jealous of his beard. Because Bill shaved like a week ago, and I haven't shaved for 6 months.
Yesterday.
We're gonna hide food in his beard, so in case we get desperate.
I already did. I got a couple Taco Bell tacos.
All right.
But there's something about the first real warm day of spring when the temperature gets a little bit, up to 60 degrees, and you roll down the windows, and there's nothing better than the smell of melting snow for me. So this song is about the first warm day of spring. It's called I Love You Like the First Warm Day of Spring. I wrote this with Brian Frank and Carrie Weaver, the guys in my band, and it goes like this. I love you like the first warm day of spring, as the sun shines upon the yellow grass. The trees begin to bud and the birds begin to sing. I love you like the first warm day of spring. I love you like the last day of school, when you walk out of class into the sun. You could play the princess and I could be your fool. I love you like the last day of school. I love you like the changing of the leaves, walking softly through the gentle autumn breeze. Just one kiss from you and I'll feel it in my knees. I love you like the changing of the leaves. I love you like the soft Christmas snow, when it's early but the sun is going down. When the day is finally done and I am coming home, I love you like the soft Christmas snow. love you like the first warm day of spring, when the edges of the lake still have ice. I can feel your warm embrace and how your lips will taste when I hold you in my arms tonight. I love you like the first warm day of spring, when the sun shines upon the yellow grass. And I smile as I drive, 'cause I know that you are mine. And the wind moves the empty branches as I pass.
Hear the crowd.
You have beard envy, and I have song envy. That's fantastic.
There you go. Envy all around.
Let me just tune this up. I heard this thing, it's called saying I love you when you tune your guitar.
We tune because we care.
I like that. See, now I'm I was that someone like, oh, they probably won't notice, but if it drives me enough crazy, it will. Okay. This song is called Hunger, and I wrote it about 8 years ago. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder when I was a kid, and so there's always this thing of like I would refrain from eating to try to get control, and then I would also like not want to take my meds and things like that. So anyways, that's what this song was about, because even into adulthood, struggling with that. And by the grace of God, I've learned my lesson, I think, this time. And I'm, doing what I need to do. But yeah, there are times where I feel like I'm wrestling with God. Like, please take this from me so I don't have this mental ailment anymore. But, His grace is sufficient. Life goes on like water flows, counting down till my next dose. I raise my voice, cry at my moon. Welcome thoughts, now I'm stuck in a loop. Hunger, I crave control. Rock my sleepless bed. In love, 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 you're calling now while I'm waiting. Ooh, I'm waiting, hanging on by the thread of your garments. How long, Lord, must I wait in vain? Raise my voice, cry at my moon. Unwelcome thoughts, still stuck in a loop. Hunger, I crave control. Rock goes on like water flows, counting down till my next dose.
I really think there's a standing ovation off the couches.
Holy
You guys should be
smokes.
standing
My kids-
up ovation.
Alan, you're gonna need a brick
my
mason.
God.
A couple of those bricks came loose.
Everybody, tell me you're standing up and clapping.
Thank
That
you.
was
My kids are probably like, turn it down. No, they love it too. Thank you very much.
That was beautiful, Michelle. I would hate to have to follow that. Bill,
Yeah.
Bill's awesome.
I was
What
thinking
do you-
the same thing.
I'm gonna do a bye over to Jill on that one.
Oh, no, it's all you, baby cakes.
Thank you, Steve, for putting me in
That was
between her.
awesome. Holy smokes.
Oh,
that was big.
so
That was big.
beautiful.
That was wonderful. Oh, wow. Yeah, follow that one.
Can I just say, way to take your pain and use it in the most beautiful way. That's all I gotta
Yeah,
say.
that was really lovely.
Woo!
Thank you.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to a buddy of mine that I write songs with occasionally over the phone. My friend Adam Carpenter, who's up in Marquette right now. I think he's watching
Is he
this.
watching?
Oh, cool.
Maybe.
Okay.
But
Adam,
yeah,
if you're watching,
love
wave
that.
at your
If you're-
computer.
if you're watching, wave at the people. Yeah, we write songs together over the phone sometimes, and then sometimes we get together and we play them together.
Oh.
It's crazy, but with 7.5 hours in between us, that happens sometimes. But yeah, so we play in a couple of different outfits together. He's got his Adam Carpenter in the upper hand, which I play lap steel and some dobro in and some other
Nice.
stuff and even baritone. And this is a song that we kind of put together. This one's called Roots. There are times I still think about all those crazy things we do. So many years to figure out. We never had a clue. 9 lives never spent so fast. But we had ourselves the time. It's a wonder we could get so trashed and stay between the lines. Now look at us, we ain't so bad. We're all just longer in the tooth. On the shelves of our former past, with decomposing roots. All those places that we used to haunt have been traded in for new. Chain pharmacies and restaurants, traffic circles to confuse. We never really had a chance to leave a lasting my heart. We left ourselves the happenstance and self-inflicted scars. Now look at us, we're fading fast. We're all
That was some mighty
Yes.
fine guitar playing.
I was
there.
just thinking, all these nights that we can't sleep well these days.
I know.
I could really listen to your voice before I go to sleep, okay? So just let me know
I'm good
that.
at that. Put people to sleep.
I was trying to figure out what songs to do, and I always say when you have a bunch of albums, I have 12 albums out, so it's always like, which child shall I let out of the toy box? I'm not sure.
Yes. I love that.
But I just feel like I want to do this song, and I don't know. It's kind of a little happy ditty, and I wrote it when I started writing it. I remember I'd like gotten in a fight with a family member or something, and everybody was in a bad mood that day, and I just grabbed my guitar and I just started writing this song, and I was like, this is a love song, but like, who's it about? And I thought, is this about my husband? I'm like, no. And I'm like, uh-oh. And then I thought maybe it was about my daughter. And I was like, nope. Then I looked down at the floor and I looked at my dog and I'm like, Lulu, is this about you? And I realized it wasn't about her. And by the time I got to the third verse, because as songwriters, the words just start coming and you're like, okay, just let them come through. And by the last verse, I realized it was about my guitar. And I have this incredible love-hate relationship with Loretta. This is Loretta, everybody.
I was just going to ask if she had a name.
She has a name because I bought Loretta the day before I was asked to open for Loretta Lynn. So my
Wow.
other guitar died on me, and I had to buy a guitar very quickly. And she has lived up to her name. And so, yeah, I wrote this song about her in every guitar I've ever had because I don't know about you guys, but I mean, we can't always afford therapy. And this guitar does it for us. It makes us do happy things, sad things, emotional things, hunger. I mean, just like all those things that we can just, it's been with me through everything, travel, you name it, around the country, around the world. And nobody else has been there as much. And so this goes out to my guitar, and it goes out to you guys too. So it's called You and Me Against the World. When all goes wrong, I still have you. When the ship has sailed, I'll stay with you. When all else fails, we stick like glue. Yeah, it's you and me against the world. You're there to catch 'em when my teardrops fall. You're there to answer to my beck and call. You make my melody sound sweet and clear. Yeah, it's you and me against the world. You and me, we've been through it all, in the good times and the bad. You and me been through thick and thin. You're the best friend I've ever had. Though you're only made of wood and string, you're the sweetest thing I've ever seen. These 20 years have been a beautiful thing. Yeah, you and me for better, you and me for worse, you and me in love, you and me the curse. Oh, you and me against the world.
All right.
For Loretta.
I feel like I need a name for my guitar.
Oh,
I know, right?
We'll just put a bunch of names and we'll pick it out in a hat.
Yeah, put a bunch of
tonight.
names online and
There
we'll
we
pick
go.
one out.
Take a poll.
Take a vote.
I never named mine.
So we're going to do
We
at
should have
least
everybody.
one more round, right, Al? All right, one more. Before we do this last round, I just want to give the most heartfelt thank you I can, and all of us, for 20 Front Street for having us here, to Alan Getz and to Jim Rollins, who makes us sound so good every
Yes.
time we
Thank
play
you.
here.
Thank you.
And to Scott and his whole video crew, and to Tim Williams. These guys were here. This show was booked for a long time, and it became very clear at the end of last week that there was no way we were going to be able to do the show with an audience. So I'm glad that everybody worked so hard to come up with a way that we could do this and have it just stream. And Trey Simon came in, and he was very generous with his time to do some tests. Trey. Got everything perfect. So
He looks so good doing it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
absolutely.
Gotta say
Look at that hat.
So I'm gonna do another song. It's from the new record, and I wrote the song for my wife. We've been married going on 18 years. Been together for 24, which is insane because I'm only 29. So I don't know how the math works out, but I woke up one morning and my wife was still asleep, and I just looked over and I just was so happy that she was in my life, and I was overcome with emotion, and I wrote this song as a result. This song is called High Water. Now I've been watching you sleeping, and I've been thinking about time and how much is left, and just how lucky I am that you were mine. And here in this moment, the morning sun's on your face, but you don't even notice, you can't even tell you're still not awake. I don't care what it takes or what I have to sell, I am gonna hold on to you, come high water or hell. Well, you can build your house on the ground made of sand. It's a shaky foundation, you must understand that when you got something precious between a woman and man, well, you gotta hold on to what you have with both of your hands. I don't care what it takes or what I have to sell, 'cause I am gonna hold on to you, come high water or hell. So if the water should rise, if the devil shows his face, well, I'll be here with you for as long as it takes. And if the water should rise, if the devil shows his face, I'll be here with you for as long as it takes. I love you until the cows come home, until the fat lady sings, until the final curtain called, until the end of everything. I love you until the cows come home, until the fat lady sings, until the final curtain called, until the end of everything. 'Cause I don't care what it takes or what I have to sell, 'cause I am gonna hold on to you, come high water or hell. And I'm gonna hold on to you, come high water or hell.
It's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm doing a lovey-dovey song.
Doing a love song?
Yes. I'm a recovering alcoholic. So it'll be 5 years, May 20th. And
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's coming up, girl.
Thank
That's
you.
Good job.
Yes, also by the grace of God. And I wrote this song because it's funny how God uses people to show how much he loves us. Because if human beings can forgive me for all the stuff that I did, then surely he must. So this is called Art of Forgiveness. I didn't know how we get here, 'cause I couldn't see. I just believed that it must have been by divine appointment. My lover and I walking a very fine line. The pain on my face could have turned you away. It surprised me to see how you still believe, but I was afraid and stuck in my shame. You reminded me love drives out the beast with the art of forgiveness wrapped in your arms. I'm crying out for love. I'm crying out for a love that satisfies. It's you, it's you. I called for a sign. You chose me and waited. What I couldn't see, you always believe in the art of forgiveness wrapped in your arms. I'm crying out for love, crying out for a love that satisfies. It's you, it's you, it's Thank you very much.
We have to get a commitment out of you. When's your next record coming out? When's your first record
You know
coming
what?
out?
My first record, yes. My first record, technically, I was like 14. My dad got a little demo. He's like, a guy he went to school with. We went and made a little, it's cute. It's called Crowded Room.
Cute.
But since then, I haven't. So I
It's
will
time.
be, though.
Well, you will
yes.
promise me?
Yes.
Promise me? Okay.
The end of April, I'm gonna go, because I live in Saginaw, so Andy Reid Recording Studio. Yeah, Bay
Yeah.
City.
there you
Andy.
go.
We just
you know
finished our
Andy,
record.
right?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
you know
finished our
Andy.
record with Andy.
Yes, you
Yeah.
did. That's
Good
right.
job.
So I said, can I have a date, please?
I think
he
Andy's
said
watching
yes.
right now,
We're
too.
holding-
He
so
could be
Andy,
watching.
We're
Andy,
holding you
wave,
to it,
wave at the
sister.
screen. All right.
Right, yeah.
Holding you to it.
We love you, yeah. Awesome. Okay, cool.
All right, I'm gonna. So this is our last song. So yeah, this is one that I'm hopeful my brothers and I and the band One Ton Trolley are going to be recording and releasing this one pretty soon. So a little shout out to my guys, Chris Brown, Anthony Zach, and John Johnson. We're going to be doing this one, guys. But every night I go to bed, every morning I wake up, and every time in the middle of the night that I wake up in a panic, I thank God I'm not the guy in this song. Really, it's about a guy that's just so lost when he's lost his love, and he's always looking for it, and then he finds the telltale messages that were left behind for him, and so yeah, this one came from a weird place, but so it's a love song, but a lost love song. Whisper it again to me. Tell me everything is alright. I know it's been a while, but I had to give myself some time. I used to only drive on by. I hid from you by dark of night. I see I missed so much. You were waiting for me in life. Waiting patiently to rescue me. Right out in the open for the world to see. Now here I am, a broken man, nothing but a watering can in your ghost garden. Ghosts on wood and stone, all the that built a home, but hidden in the weeds, all those treasures that your heart saw. I remember that first spring, the hours that you spent alone, planting messages to me not to be opened until you were gone. Waiting patiently to rescue me, right out in the open for the world to see. Now here I am, a broken man, nothing but a watering can in your ghost garden.
broken man. Nothing but a watering can in your ghost garden.
I can't wait till that record comes out.
That is an awesome song. That is a great song. Oh my God. Doesn't that just, Steve, I just want to say thank you for putting us all together
Yeah,
tonight.
thanks,
Yes.
Steve. Really, thank you.
Yeah, hey.
I truly feel blessed. I know that we just ran into each other randomly,
did.
and I'm like, let me be on one of your songwriter nights. And I had no idea that it would be on this type of night in this energy. And I just want to thank you all. I've never met these guys before, and it's something beautiful about musicians. We can all be in the same room and we know each other within 5 minutes.
Right.
And
I
it's
love
a
that.
beautiful thing. And I just want to say to everyone that's out there, it is crazy times. We can't even wrap our heads around it. But I think angels come in all forms. And this is the first song I ever, I guess, sort of wrote. I guess it's my first song I ever wrote. And it was off my first album that was entitled Watch Over Me. It's about angels. And I believe in angels. And it's not like, yes, I think there's angels that have wings. But I also think that there's angels of all types, the kind that open the door for you, the kind that just smile at you as you're walking into the post office, the kind that give you a hand when you need it. And I'm just telling you all that we all have angels. They're all watching over you. I prayed for everybody tonight before I got here, from the artists that are here to all the people that are tuning in, to the people that aren't, which is my husband. I'm sure he's not tuning in. But, you know, I just want you guys to keep your chin up. There is hope. There is beauty in everything. And thank you all for, you know, just hanging out with me tonight, and everybody that chose to come tonight, that to give themselves where they could have stayed home. It means the world to me to play music. I'll sense an angel gather round me, sitting softly by my side. I feel the warmth of a presence. Just take my hand and be my guide. Then I kneel right down and I pray. Watch over me. Watch over me. Yeah. Watch over me. Watch over me now, baby. Without weight in the nighttime, just feeling scared and all alone. I beg this angel, come and hold me, rock me gentle, oh, so slow. Then I kneel right down and I pray. Just watch over me. Watch over me. Yeah. Watch over me. Watch over me, yeah.
seeking a peace to protect me and the strength to find my truth. I hope the stranger will direct me for this journey I must keep going through. Then I kneel right down and I pray. Watch over me. Watch over me. Yeah. Watch over me. Watch over me now, baby. Ooh, I'm gonna watch over you now, baby. Watch over you now, baby. Won't you watch over me? Yeah. Watch over me now, honey. Watch over me, yeah. I'll keep watching, baby. I'm watching over you now. Ooh, yeah. Alright. I'm watching over you, yeah. You, yeah. You, yeah. I'm watching over. Thank you.
Thank you, Jill. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm so glad all you guys were able to do this. And I'll tell you, we'll come back here and we will do this in front of an audience when this whole thing blows over. And
Sounds good.
That's fair.
I just want to say to everybody that's to watching, and I had so many people that reached out to me and said they'd like to help, and is there anything they can do? And for all of us, we're working musicians. You know, not only is this what we love to do and our passion, this is how we make our living, and all of our work dried up overnight. And so I can't give a more sincere thank you to the people that clicked on the link and donated for this
Thank you.
show.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
We thought we'd do one more song. We talked about a few things, and we kind of threw this together really last minute.
Like a minute before we came
Like
on.
yeah, like last minute, the definition of last minute.
We had to do something they wouldn't shut us down on YouTube.
Exactly. So we do a really old song that's a public
hymn.
domain, a little old hymn. And I just want to say again to everybody that's watching, we're going to get through this, and life will return to normal, and we'll all be able to be together again. And until then, because for all of us, this is going to be our last show for quite some time. So thank you for watching. Thanks
you.
for donating.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, we
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. So
sing from your houses. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Darling, here in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday.
Bill, play a little guitar in the key of F.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Darling, here in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
One more time for Michelle
job.
O'Neill, for Bill Arnold, and for Jill Jack.
It's
Thanks to
you.
everyone on the crew here at 20 Front
Thank
Street.
you.
Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate your
Thank
support.
you. Stay safe.
Hug your kids. Wash your hands.
Yes, I love
Flatten
you,
the
Lily and
curve.
Miles
Love all
and
around.
Michaela.